Hello, friends. Susan Axelrod here, the Confidence Coach. Welcome to the Confidence Zone. A topic came up a few different times today in different sessions. And when this happens, I know that it's something that I'm intended to discuss in the Confidence Zone during my live at 5 p.m. Eastern. The topic is this: alignment with yourself. What if you just were in alignment with yourself? What would that feel like? What would that be like? What would that sound like? Being in alignment with yourself here and now in this moment is the ultimate in self-care. And self-care is one of the things that leads to personal confidence and higher self-esteem. So you can apply this for yourself by thinking about something that you do for yourself that you enjoy, that feels good, that you call self-care, and how you feel after. You're sort of like, that felt good, right? You just have this little, sense of like, I'm good now. And so being in alignment like this comfortable, quiet, calm, soothing alignment with yourself is actually a form of self-care, contrasted with the agita or angst, the worry, even anxiety about not being in alignment, also known as being in resistance, where you're not happy with where you are, you're not happy with what you have, and you're always looking for something else or wanting more. This is something that I have struggled with personally for decades of my life. It's something that I've worked hard on for a long time. Still in all, we are in life and life does happen to us. And some of these things that happen to us are out of our control, right? But the control that we have in our lives is how we feel about where we are in this moment. So people say to me, how do you do all of that? How do you get all that done? How have you done this? Knowing that you're in a personal, difficult transition this year, how did your business grow? For example, how do you have more clients? How are you doing more, having more impact? And the answer is what you focus on, you achieve. I'm sure you know that principle. And being in alignment with myself here and now, not that I have to be perfect or feel perfect or feel happy when I'm in a deeply emotional state, but just that I can find this sense of self, this sense of, personal being that feels in alignment with where I am here and now, instead of in misalignment, this resistance that we feel ourselves in so often. And so I wanted to offer this to you today as an idea for being firmly, staunchly standing in the confidence zone. When you're out of alignment, when you're not soul connected, when you're in this resistance all the time of what you want or what you wish for or don't have, or you covet what somebody else has, or, you wonder, why not me, or why can't I? Then you go out of alignment into this resistance space. When you say, well, if I want that, what does that look like? What would that take? What can I do? What do I want to do? How will I do that, etc.? And that's when you begin to come into alignment. Even if you can't make that thing happen right this minute, you can feel better right now, where you're on point, where you're on purpose, and where you're moving in the direction that you want to go. It's hard to move forward, even in any direction, when you're not in alignment with yourself. Sometimes to be in alignment with yourself, you need to give voice, you need to speak and share something that's on your mind or your heart. And sometimes you need to not speak. You need to listen, as I did my live the other day on being more quiet. So you know yourself best. And if you don't know yourself, then that's more work that you can do to know yourself. I realized recently that I need a little bit more quiet. I need more time with myself for me to do the writing that I want to be doing and to have the growing impact that I want to have. I'm going to be working with fewer people, and I'm going to go deeper with the people I'm with, and I'm going to have much bigger impact, even in a more narrow way, because too muchness does not serve me to be in alignment with myself. All right, friends, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me for Live at 5. If you appreciate this material, I'd love to ask you to share it with others you know who really need to hear these messages. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow for Live at 5. Bye-bye.